finally came to a close Wednesday, with the Ministry of Education saying the three-day exam was successful.
And Basic Education Principal Secretary Belio Kipsang, while closing the examination exercise, announced that marking will start immediately and that results of the said exams will be announced before the Christmas break. And
as Andrine Kilemi now reports, the year's KCPE exam recorded minimal numbers of teenage pregnancies.
1.4 million grade 8 learners have today entered the annals of history after sitting the final edition of the KCPE exams. These were among the 2.6 million registered candidates that sat their national primary exams across the country. The exam, which was done across the 33,000 examination centers, is reported to have gone on smoothly, despite challenges witnessed in some parts of the country, such as floods.
And where we had challenges, we were able to bring it out to the Kenyan people, like the challenges that we may have encountered in the northern part of the country, mainly in Marsabit, where there were fairly quite some rains on the first day. And we want to thank all of us because government was able to adequately deploy helicopters to that region and our children were able to do exams.
The Ministry of Education says the marking exercise will begin immediately, with results expected to be announced before the Christmas break.
We shall prioritize the marking of KCPE so that before we break for Christmas, our parents will have known where their children will have been admitted to, and also to prepare them to mobilize the necessary resources for them to take their children to school.
While officially closing the national primary examination exercise, Basic Education Principal Secretary Belio Kipsang noted that the number of teenage pregnancies in this year's KCPE exams had reduced.
I think the engagement and the empowerment that we are giving to our parents is starting to yield results, and we are happy as a country that we are reducing this menace of teenage pregnancies.
The government further, through the Ministry of Education, affirmed that it is adequately resourced to ensure timely compensation for examiners and supervisors.
We want to assure our examiners that this time we shall be able to sort out all payments that are due to them in good time.
The close of these examinations marks the end of the 844 system, this being the last year that KCPE will be done in the country after close to 4 decades. This even as the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education KCSE is expected to begin Monday, with teachers expected to collect examination materials twice a day, as opposed to previous years. Andrine Kilemi, TV 47.
Right, Hibak, it's about 54 days to Christmas. There are two things that